Yep, the recording got zapped. I'm going to keep it going. Here's the next part. Thursday, 15/24, 32 seconds, year 2023, 6 month, June 8th day. As I got up, somehow the phone got recording got pressed, buttoned somehow. All kinds of sneaky spots on these cell phones that have diversions and interruptions built into the extraterrestrial bully child program. You know, which also has a good side too. So yeah. So now I'm gonna actually get some real sugar with real watery substance, real distilled water. Put a bunch of toxins into the body. Now I'm going to cleanse them out. It's a constant breakdown and cleaning all the time. Corrosion and cleaning. Bad habit, good habit. The leaning back and forth until you know, the wonderful maintaining balance. Put these peels on top of there for now. This is what the body's really craving. It's all natural distilled sugar water and fiber, which is nitric oxide. That's the fiber, nitric oxide. Nitric outside? So, as I eat the peanut butter and jelly with the cocoa, which is basically just a Reese's peanut butter cup with sugary fruit mixed in, fruit flavor or whatever, real fruit. When I eat this cleansing fruit, all natural cleansing fruit, this has got protein in it also, all natural protein. Like peanuts, peanut butter, except this is natural peanut. It's got oil in it too. These oranges have oil. But when I eat the fruit, it causes the aftertaste after I've finished eating. I can taste all the shitty peanut butter and jelly being cleansed out of the tongue. It has a certain flavor. Which are the toxins. Natural Mother Nature sign. The cat just yawned. That's a confirmation agreement. That's what's going on, what I just said. I've seen that pattern many times, over and over, multiple times. She just got up and moved. She was sitting behind the sliding glass door over there. Now she just moved over there. Going from one state to another. From toxin to cleansing. to move something. So, the all natural universal picture, the mirror reflection, being played out and a cat moving. Previous YouTube videos, I've been recording, putting on a record playlist, stuff like that. Steel Panther. Eyes of the Panther is called the song. America's Got Talent. All tied in together with migrant ants, dealing with migrant situations. It's also known as invasion, diversion, distraction, infiltration, breakdown, corrosion, toxins, we just had a full moon. It's starting to wane now. The Michael Jackson full moon reflection. What do I see in the mirror when I look at it? What do I see in the atmosphere when I sit with it and examine it? Different way of saying the same thing. I could look at myself in the mirror and see the mirror reflection and see me. But there's another level to mirrors. What's going on in the atmosphere that's reflecting what's going on with me. Looking at myself, although it's not really myself, just looking at the self. Looking at the self. There's the cough. That would be the bully coughing, because now the bully realizes that as I said it, the bully's gonna have to say, "Well, God, man, wow." Kind of a knot in the throat for me to look at myself. But whether or not the cough got caught on this recording, I'd have to go and watch it and listen to it. I heard it. That's all that really matters. I've been physically laboring a lot here the last couple of days with these ants. And I got them to a point where things are kind of under control now. So now I get to rest and relax from these labors. Which is quite different than having to work a slave job where everything's constantly got to be fucking physical labor all the fucking time. And there's no real rest when rest wants to have happen. That's what I call bringing the motherly energy into the slave system. What's best for me? Not just what the bully wants all the time. While the bully sits on his ass and just tells me what to do. And if I don't do it, then I get hurt. I get punished. No, that's childishness. Time for the bully child to grow up. It's time for mother to enjoy some rest as the bully looks to sabotage the throat because it doesn't like what's being said. This happens all the time. And it wasn't, it isn't, and it wasn't just a random dry throat out of nowhere. Wasn't just a natural coincidence. Bully's pressing a button. An electronic body button. And it was programmed into a computer. Very highly sophisticated universal extraterrestrial computer program. Which has the capacity to be punched in and out of. Which is just a way to say that a program can be easily altered and edited in the moment, in real time. With the press of a thought and a button. And then, as that robotic intervention happens, then the soul also has capacity, or I call it the girl motherly energy, has the capacity to also press the button and cause things to happen in the moment too, to counterclaim it, to counteract it, or what I like to call audit expose it. And as I was watching those America's Got Talent YouTube videos, watching the judges and the performer interact, it's the same energies interacting. Robot bully and soul girl energy. Also called slave master. Tax collector and taxpayer. The yin and the yang. The king and the queen. Who gives birth to the child. Quite evident to me. But I have to be fair, and I have to say, until I really know that I know that I know that I know, I also know that I know there's also a full public confession. Until that happens, and gain strength more so to become the norm and maintained forever. And at this point in time, I have to say, I could be wrong. As the cat just stretched on that one. Has it felt the energy in the air, the vibration, the frequency? There she went, she stretched again. Oh, boom. Look out. Yeah, she's licking herself. Could have been an irritating bug. Oh, that was a lick. Anyway, that was some good evidence to get on the record, so stop that one, start another part.